Hey guys, want to show you RecoStudio Multicam and how I've been using it to do my messages and just how I've been doing it here in SD. So let's just come over here. We got my iPad. This is where I'm going to be using the main software here. I'm going to use it as switcher. Okay, so pretty straightforward, and then we'll come back to that. I've got a couple iPhones. This is the main camera, and this is what I use as a wireless. So it's another camera, but you can use it as a mic input too, and I'll show you that. And then I've got my Mac that has my slides, and if you have a clicker on the side, you can just use it to advance. If you want to use a tablet, it takes a little more work, but let's just stick with this setup for now. All right, so here we go. We got the camera. This will be the main camera. I just use one. Let's use it as a remote camera. We come over to the software. If you zoom in here, you notice it shows up as iPhone. I'm just going to click it, and it should pop up. All right, cool, there we go. So now it's in there. Oh, by the way, it defaults to the built-in camera. I'm just gonna turn that off. So this is the main one right here. Okay, so cool. Now I'm gonna set it up on our tripod. So if you see here, this is what our tripod, just with a simple phone stand, like this little mount right here. I just set it up, make sure it's pretty level, pretty easy. So come back over here. Again, if we look into it, we'll see right here. This is in the preview section, and then goes live. So simple. This is a slide that I had preloaded, so you could toggle this back and forth if you want as well. You can put any kind of slide you want on there, preload it. But we're also going to show you how to use your tablet or your slide deck. All right, so come back over here. Now I'm going to show you the audio portion. So this is how I'm going to use the audio here. Actually, if we come back, let me just quickly go through the interface here on the software. So if we zoom in, yeah, cool. These are camera controls, not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. Like I told you, the camera source is here. And then you want to make sure your recording is in 16 megabits per second. I use a cross dissolve for the different transitions. So you could use a cut. It's pretty fast. Cross dissolve like that, or wipe. All right, you get the idea. So use cross dissolve. And then the audio portion. So here's where I'll dive into this a little more. Now this second camera that I'm using here, right, I'm going to make it a remote camera. It'll pop up here. I'm going to choose it. So it becomes the camera, and now we see it, right? So cool. You see it in the preview section, shaking it, right? Now, I'm actually not going to use it as a camera, but I want to use it as an input. If we notice here on the window pane, at the bottom right, if we zoom in there, there's a little mic icon there. If you click that, that makes it the main audio source. Now remember, this is angle 1, so let's go to the mic audio line. It shows you main channel 1, and here we go, watch. So I just blow into it and we see it light up there, right? So that's how we know that that's the main line. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clip it on, right? Your sound guy can tell you the best way to clip that on. So now I have a wireless mic set up. So cool. So we come back to this software here, and now we're going to add our third input, which is the slide deck coming from the MacBook Pro. Now I run a software called SwitcherCast. There is a slight delay, but it's not that bad. Now it chooses which display. There's several displays available here. And if we come back to the software, RecoStudio, it shows all of them. Now I only want to use display 1. I don't want to use the FaceTime camera or these other things that I have going on. Look, the slide deck shows up. I put it into preview. Let's come back to the laptop. I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to run the slideshow. So here I run the slideshow, right? Just like we do with PowerPoint. See all the slides going through. All right, now if we come back over here, we see that it happens. Now just to give you a sense, I'm going to tell you when I click, and you'll see how long it takes. So click. Yeah, you see a slight lag. Now, here's how I can go preview back and forth. All right, so and then once you're ready to go, so you got your main camera going, just hit record like that. It starts recording. And then you do all your slides. Now, once you stop recording, you're done. It says production ended successfully. Here's where you got to be careful. Now, don't disconnect your devices. You want to come back over here. See that top, those 3 lines, and you want to go to your recorded media. In here, I'll go to the last one, and you'll notice the journal. This is keeping track of all the different changes. And as soon as I go to it, it starts copying over all the files from the other phones and laptop onto this tablet, and it'll now pull in all 3 of these different sources and then make a composite video. And then now if I touch that, this is the composite video. It's only 5 seconds long, but if we play it, I'm connected to a TV, so You won't see it. Let me disconnect it real quick. But if I play it, right, and then you do all your slides. Now, so I'll do it again because look, notice the audio is very clean. It's coming from that wireless mic. That. It starts recording, and then you do all your slides. All right, so that tells you how to use RecoStudio in a pretty simple way. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have questions about the tablet, it is a little more complicated, but I can show you that as well. So good luck.